What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we all doing today? Our friend Cheryl, who's actually been a longtime viewer, I recognize the name right away from the comment section, knows how much I like Stan Walker and sent me a PayPal tip. I appreciate that one. A PayPal request for Stan Walker Back to the River official video. So, in my deducing of internet facts, I just gotta put this together. I think I watched like the I don't know how to say it, the Maori version, the New Zealand native language version before, and now this is the English version, right? Something kind of like that. So I hope that's semi right. I hope that's a little correct. But Stan was kind enough to come and comment on my last video too, man, and it just warms a boy's heart. It honestly just warms a boy's heart. So, whoops, let me pull this up. Let me get this all ready. I'm going to have the link to Stan Walker's video in the description box, and I would love if y'all are showing him some support on his channel. If y'all get tired of my reaction or get to the end, make it to the end, and could give him another view for me, I would really appreciate that. If y'all want to get your request in as well, I have all those links in the description box as well. And let's do this, y'all.
I think in our lives, we all go through seasons, and seasons are forever changing. The highs, the lows, from being on top of the mountain to being in the valleys. And before reconciliation, before reclamation, before knowing who we are, before being able to stand true in our own mana motu hake, something has to die in order for new life to begin. This is the journey
Beautiful.
of my healing, of finding myself and going back to my awa. Going back to my home, the beginning of a new season, the beginning of a new me, the start of a new life. Kua tai au ki tua, kua hoki a tōku awa, he Māori ahau, he tūhoi ahau, ake, ake, ake.
I love that. I love that, y'all. So those of y'all that have been watching my videos for a long time, I went a little crazy when I was like 27, 28. And part of my rediscovery of myself was learning where my roots were. My family's from a small French island in Canada called Île de la Madeleine. And there is a epic poem. There's lots of poems, but the original is an epic poem called Evangeline. Kind of wasn't expecting to talk about this. I think that's what it's called. I'll put a link to it in the description box. And it's a story of someone's love, like leaving the island, leaving the Maritimes here in Canada. And she goes on a journey to try to find him and falls back in love with her culture, with her history, with her land, right? And that was like a cornerstone in me finding the person I am today. And I am fairly confident. Like I came from during that time, I was very depressed. I was very down. I had really, really, really bad ADHD symptoms, which I blamed myself for. It was this never-ending cycle. And I got out of that and I found forgiveness by leaning into like the values and the traits of my family from this island, right? And it's still very much a part of Canada. It's just very different than like where I live. Where I live, it's very conservative and every man for himself and like just take. But on that island, it's very much like you just give. Like, how can I help? How can I be a part of your family, right? Even to the point where like people's motorbikes are left on the side of the road with keys in it. And if you take it to the store, you just put it back where you left it. And people are just trusting of that. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. And it made so much more sense. My personality traits, the things that made me feel happy when I could like portray those or give those personality traits, align much more with how my family is on the East Coast rather than where I live here. And it took a long time to discover that, y'all. It took a long time. It was very, very, very healing.
Tūhoi ahau, ake, ake, ake. I've been so alone in my own head.
Beautiful.
Nothing more to be said. Don't even know myself. And where did I go wrong? Thought that I would be okay. Wasn't meant to go this way. Now I gotta find myself.
Beautiful. He's got this like longing to his voice, y'all. Like it's not quite not like a cry tone. There's not really a break to it, but that fry that he's added to his voice, it just feels like a longing. And for like the context of this, it's like a longing for a place to belong, a longing for my home, right? That's what I'm getting from it. And it adds so much weight to the words that he's saying. Like if he just sang it just clean and pristine, like, you know, if you handed it to some pro singer and they just like sight read it off a sheet of paper, it just wouldn't have that, you know? And I think that's the story. Outside of the words, the story that Stan sings is just as meaningful as the lyrics, you know? Like, it's just beautiful. And the two hit both times. Like, the lyrics are great, right? Like, stunning, y'all.
I would be okay. Wasn't meant to go this way.
I like that delay.
Now I gotta find myself. Yeah, everything is changing. I'm the one to blame. Never felt the same as I did that day. Yeah, should've given more, but there was before I couldn't give my all, so I walked away. Yeah,
let's go. That's, you know, like, it's just such beautiful writing. It's just such beautiful poetry. Even like the symbolism or the metaphor of the river itself, right? Like a river has been known for like abundance, provider of food, giving men, quote unquote, giving people purpose, right? Like there's stories in the Bible of, can't remember who the shepherd was, but someone carving out like a lane of fresh water from a fast moving river so that their sheep could, drink from it without getting like their wool too wet and falling into the river, and like giving you purpose in life, right? A lot of the like indigenous people around in Canada here, I believe, view it as like, you know, a lifeline, right? Like fishing and transportation, and there's even like, you know, natural barriers when it comes to like defending your, like there's so many metaphors and there's so much symbolism to the river itself, right? I love that.
Oh, let it wash over me. All that I want to be free. It's been too long away from being home, and I'm just not myself no more.
Beautiful.
I wanna start again, and I wanna be strong, so I'm looking for some inner peace. I'm trying to be a better me, so I can start again. Everything is changing, I'm the one to blame. Never felt the same as I did that day. Yeah. Should've given more, but there was before I couldn't give my all, so I walked away. Yeah, yeah. Now I feel like I'm losing my mind. Maybe I've run out of time. Can someone help me to find my way back to the river?
Like that fry that I was talking about before with the longing, like now it has like a power to it, man. Like, his voice is just so beautiful.
Can someone help me to find my way back to the river? Baby, I'm down on my knees. Oh, let it wash over me. All that I want to be
voice, man. What a voice. Oh, I love that. I love that. Should we do the live one too?
I've been so alone, alone in my own head. Nothing more to be said. Don't even know myself.
Those dynamics are beautiful. Don't even know myself. Just like he gets this gradual rise to like a little bit more, a louder dynamic, and then just sets it down so gently with this nice vibrato. Like, come on, man. Come on, Stan.
Where did I go wrong? Thought that I would be okay. Wasn't meant to go this way. Now I gotta find myself. Yeah. Everything is changing. I'm the one to blame. Never felt the same as I did that day. Yeah, should've given more, but the ones before I couldn't give my all, so I walked away. Yeah.
Like, that vibrato, y'all.
Now I feel like I'm losing my mind. Maybe I've run out of time. Can someone help me to find my way back to the river? And baby, I'm down on my knees. Oh, let it wash over me. 'Cause all that I want to be free. It's been so long.
Like, I know it. Come on. I don't know why my stuff's so slow. I know it's the same song here. We're getting, but it's just such a different performance, you know? Like, the emphasis into things, the emotion that he's adding into different placements. Like, it's just stunning, y'all. I love the visuals. I love seeing him, like, give us life to the story that he's painting. But these lives, y'all, are just so good. I can never remember what these Neumann mics are called, but like it just sounds so nice and warm. Brings out all those nice like tonal qualities that make Stan's voice unique, right? Because like this microphone would probably sound pretty good in his vocal, but like a TLM 103, I think it would be too like shimmery, too crispy. You need something with like a lot of low like clarity and warmth in the bottom of it, like a tube mic, something like that, you know. Telefunken would probably be good too, but yeah, like this is a beautiful microphone for his vocal.
So long away from being home. I'm just not myself no more. I wanna start again. I wanna be strong. So I'm looking for some inner peace. Trying to be a better me, so I can start again.
See, like, what a beautiful sentiment, right? Like, he's looking for some inner peace so he can be stronger, right? And so often, especially in men, y'all, if I could just like, because that's my only existence, it's my only understanding. But like, you know, chaos and violence and just like thrashing about sometimes seems like such a strength, but it's not, man. Like being fine with yourself, being fine with the world around you, and like understanding that giving your best, if you truly believe you gave your best, is enough, and like your actions are enough. Like truly understanding that is such a more like powerful position to be in, right? And that's what he's talking about, right? Like he wants to, like, for lack of a better term, like wash away his past, his sins, his regrets. He wants a fresh start. He wants a fresh place to take off from so that he can get to the person that he knows he can be, right? Like it's just beautiful.
Everything is changing. I'm the one to blame. Never felt the same as I did that day. Yeah, should've given more, but then once before I couldn't give my all, so I walked away.
Let's go.
Now I feel like I'm losing my mind. Baby, I've run out of time. Can someone help me to find my way back to the river? And baby, I'm down on my knees. Oh, let it wash over me. Oh, that I want to be free. Back in the river, baby, I'm losing my mind. Baby, I've run out of time. Can someone help me to find my way back to the river? Baby, I'm down on my knees.
Wow.
Let it wash over me. Oh, that I want to be free. Back in the river.
Wow, man. Like it's so moving. It's so amazing. I'm like basically at a loss for words, which is weird for me, y'all. It's a weird feeling for me. I love these, y'all. This is a beautiful song. I'm for sure gonna like this one's going on the daily. This was going on the morning playlist, let me tell you right now. Well, I appreciate this. I appreciate the request. I hope y'all made it this far, man. Please go watch these videos. I'll have both links in the description box, as well as I'll have the epic poem I was talking about earlier in there, if I can find like a YouTube version of it or something. But appreciate y'all, man. Take care of yourselves out there. We'll see you again soon.